turn up.
Is this connected to something? Like it.
I'll turn it off. I'm talking now. Yeah? We're not coming through live off the ads, are we?
I don't know. The shield.
Well, we try and cater for almost all age brackets, and you know we have some of the best brands in the world within the walls of the shop. Anything from Boss down to Ted Baker, through to Tommy Hilfiger, right down to G-Star, Super Dry, Tommy Bow as a local brand. Yeah, so we have a cross section of price ranges and a good cross section of brands.
Companies across Ireland are opening back up. And now, more than ever, businesses across the island need our support. At Amber Fire Protection Limited, our focus is on sharing our decades of experience in the fire protection industry. Experience that can help your business.
So Mary, it must be a great feeling for the club to be involved in first ever adult Camogie county final.
Yeah, fantastic achievement today by the girls to win the semi-final against our neighbours and old rivals Truk. Fantastic competitive game of Camogie, and I suppose the fact that we were 7 points down on 2 occasions through the game and ended up winning by 2 just showed the spirit of the girls and the fight that was in them tonight. So very proud of them all.
It's been a long hard year really with the COVID and everything, and we just went through match to match. My main emphasis was giving it all players games, and we've managed to get to the final.
There's been great commitment from all the girls this year, and the young girls coming up as well made a huge difference. Everyone was putting in their best effort. So
we were in the cup final last year, and unfortunately we didn't make it through. So this year we really are up for it now against worthy opponents, Parteen. But yeah, been a fantastic season so far. We've a fantastic panel, 26 girls in total, you know what I mean. So for me it's been a really great experience as a manager, and very enjoyable actually, to be honest with you, which is what it's all about.
A lot of support throughout the parish and community. People can't go, but I'm sure you're feeling that people are behind you.
Oh yeah, absolutely, between phone calls and texts and social media and everything, you know, great support there, both from the club, we've got one club model from the club itself and from all the parents and general people in the parish. Like, fantastic support.
Yeah, it's super feeling. I think we were in this situation last year and we probably took it for granted almost, and so it's lovely to, I suppose, have won our games and now be back and get the chance again this year, and hopefully we'll go one step further, but all we can do is go out and give it our best.
Companies across Ireland are opening back up. And now, more than ever, businesses across the island need our support. At Amber Fire Protection Limited, our focus is on sharing our decades of experience in the fire protection industry. Experience that can help your business.
The gaze of Loophead Lighthouse illuminates the county, so while ships are steered to safety, on land it reveals a bounty. The cliffs of Moor, Fenora Beach, Vandelore Gardens, 9 blue flag beaches, by foot or bike or car, entirely within reach. And it's all there, in Clare. And the beams of Loophead Lighthouse brighten the wild Atlantic way. Bees pollinate the heather, offshore dolphins jump and play. Bunratty banquets unique.
You want him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back.
I can hear you, yeah.
There's your wallet there. He's back.
Okay.
To mention more than 7,500 archaeological sites. Sure, it's all there, in Clare. The wonders of Loophead Lighthouse shines down upon the banner, home of Brian Boru and Cuchulainn II, O'Connell, Cusack and Dev's old manor. The burn where nature does unfold, Poolin a Brone Dolmen more than 5,000 years old. Within Ireland's hidden heartlands where stories are still told. The freshest food served hot and cold, it's all there.
They're on, yeah.
welcome to Father Mac Park here, McNamara Park here for the Junior B Cup final between Parteen and Scariff Ogonnelloe. The ball is just about to be thrown in here. Beautiful day, very little wind compared to yesterday, but Parteen are getting off to a good start here. Apples, as we call him, Shane O'Loughlin is in the middle of the field, and Parteen have a great ball here just past the 45, past the midfield line. Parteen, number 8 is Vanessa Kalaki. She's driving on with the ball here. Scariff Ogonnelloe doing a lot. I can hear John Daly roaring here, hooking and blocking. Testing ball here for Rachel Daly. Good catch by Rachel Daly in goal, and drives it out to the far over sideline ball out as far as the Scariff Ogonnelloe number 20, Laura Brody, a very experienced player. Laura Brody is Scariff Ogonnelloe are doing great connecting ball here up as far as the wing forward. Scariff on the ball. Parteen caught on the wrong side here, and the ball is struck in, and an early score for Scariff Ogonnelloe. Dervla, great score there.
Great score, and coming from the great save from Rachel Daly below, and it was ball to hand each time, right down along and over the bar.
A great score there by Scariff Ogonnelloe. The Parteen goalie Sinead Barry hits out the ball. Great puck out down past the opposite 45. Ella Mack here on the ball, needs to be a little bit stronger. The Scariff Ogonnelloe are roaring here at front. Number 10, Aisling Cooney, delivers the ball in for Parteen, and it's going to be a free in for Parteen. A great free in won there by Sarah Woods, the vice captain of Parteen. Great score, Dervla, as we said, by Scariff Ogonnelloe. Gets them settled into the game, and another free in here for Parteen. Now it'll be a great opportunity to level the game. We'll give you the teams in 2 minutes. We'll just wait for this score here by Parteen. Great strike by Parteen. A fantastic score by Aisling Cooney. First point of the game for her. Distinctive yellow helmet there she's wearing. The Scariff Ogonnelloe team will name it. Rachel Daly in goal. Sarah Skelly is lining out at 22. Clodagh Nash is full back. Bonnie Wiley Murphy the other corner. Ciara Tracy is on the wing. Shannon McNamara centre back, and Anna Mack is out here in the wing. Aoife Kelly is in midfield. Laura Brody midfield with her. Ellen Collins, Abby Walsh and Kate O'Mahony take the half forward line. Keely Power, the experience of Keely Power at number 10, she's lined out a corner forward. Ashley Minogue and also Maria Scanlon for Scariff Ogonnelloe. We'll give you the Parteen in a minute. Scariff Ogonnelloe here with Abby Walsh on the ball. A great turnaround of Parteen players here. A fantastic pass out here by Abby in as far as the number 23, Ellen Collins. Great interception there by Parteen, and a fantastic defending by Parteen. A drive out as far as the 45, and I think it's Sarah Hall on the ball here, number 13, and she's surely got a bit of a slap of a hurley there on her own hurley, but we've played on. Shane O'Loughlin is coming in up on top of the play. There's a bit of a schmozzle here going on, but Sarah Hall is back on the ball here. She was going for the top right hand corner there, Dervla, but a great block and a great defending by Scariff Ogonnelloe. I think it's Sarah Skelly is back there doing a bit of defending. Parteen have the ball again, and it's pulled back there, but there's a lot of messing going on here. The boys in front of us, the Scariff Ogonnelloe, are roaring at them to get the ball out here, but Scariff Ogonnelloe are fighting hard, and Parteen are just trying to get the ball into their hand over there on the far over 13-yard line. Parteen are threatening to take on this Scariff Ogonnelloe team. There's a bit of experience also on the Parteen team. Couple of schmozzles going on here, and Aisling Cooney is trying to get in there, number 10 for Parteen. Bit of messing going on here by Scariff Ogonnelloe. Dervla, good defending there, but only out as far as Sarah Hall.
Yes, very good defending by Scariff Ogonnelloe, but Parteen are not letting it go, not even past the 45-yard line. Sarah Hall is a big instrument inside her, trying to get the ball in.
The ball is back out as far as the halfway line here, and Scariff Ogonnelloe have it on the run, and it's great defending, but she's just got away from her here. Number 8 for Scariff Ogonnelloe is Aoife Kelly. Aoife Kelly hits the ball in, and it's half blocked down here. A great save by Sinead Barry here in the Parteen goal. The ball is hit out as far as Anna Mack. Anna Mack first and second touch into the hand, drives it right up to the corner right here in front of us in the commentary box. Scariff Ogonnelloe on the ball, turns. Going to be this goalie. In fairness, Sinead Barry is doing great catching of the ball here. For one thing you teach the goalies is to catch the ball. We saw a lot of batting going on yesterday, but first time into the hand, and she delivers it well down the field. She's got a great puck out as well, and half blocked down there by Parteen and Scariff Ogonnelloe. We'll give the Parteen team Number 1 is Sinead Barry, number 2 is Jennifer Small, number 3 Sinead McKenna, 4 Maeve Nolan. Emer Cassidy is number 5, Alana Brown is number 6, and Ellie Williamson is 7. Vanessa Kilaki is in the middle of the field with Emma Hall, number 9. Aisling Cooney has a point already and she's at number 10. Lizzie Danaher is centre forward, Laura Crahan is 12, Sarah Hall is number 13 with Sarah Woods, vice captain, taking up the full forward position, and Ava McMahon is the other corner forward, making up the Parteen team. Shane is playing advantage there. Derval, I was saying there, great defending by goalies, because we're always saying, please catch the ball. It's such a nightmare if you're a defender.
Oh no, it's a dream. It's a dream to see a goalie put the hand up, and with such confidence, Sinead is putting it up there, and she's under every single ball. And it's not only getting under the ball, she's giving a direct clearance straight down to the other side of the field.
I suppose, Derval, as well, while we have a few seconds, it's the first time for Parteen to be in a senior adult final, and a great achievement for them.
It is. No, it's fantastic. Ever since 2010, since the Fela, they have come on in leaps and bounds. So they have, and it's a great club ethic out there.
That free taken there by the goalie Sinead Barry. She had a great strike for ball, but no one inside for Parteen, hanging in around the goal mouth, and it just hits wide. Rachel Daly for Scariff Ogonnelloe pucks out the ball here, and she pucked her out as far as Anna Mack, but she didn't manage to get on. A 23 for Scariff Ogonnelloe is Ellen Collins. She's taken on the Parteen defender Emer Cassidy. She ran into a bit of a trouble there, but there's going to be a goal. Great block down, fantastic block down there by Sarah McKenna. Absolutely fantastic. Put her body on the line and managed to get the hurley to it, Dervla.
Yeah, no fear out of her. The way she came out and attacked that ball down, there was nothing going to go in there.
I suppose we'll just make a quick comment. Shane O'Loughlin is the referee, and it's great to see 2 lineswomen for a change.
Yes.
It's always the men that are officiating full time, but it's great to see. We had Anya Cormac here yesterday, but 2 women taking the line today.
Well, exactly, yeah. Lisa Whelan from Ruan and Sinead Hogg from Truchnallara, but also notable, there's 3 umpires, ladies umpires. It's great, and it's great to see Lisa, only 18 years of age, confidence that she is outside there.
Yeah, and we'll need those for the upcoming matches. Abby Walsh takes that. Slightly mishit it, but Sarah McKenna is on the ball here for Parteen. She hit it back out towards Abby, though. Surely a free in, but he's given a free out, is it?
Yeah,
he's given a free out. Yeah, Abby Walsh fell down on top of the Parteen free in. He gave a free in. Abby Walsh was underneath the Parteen defender there. She's going to settle down over this, right over in the far 13, right near the green fence. There doesn't seem to be much of a breeze blowing against her now. It's great striking over the bar by Abby Walsh. So we have exactly 7 minutes gone here, and it's Parteen 1 point, Scariff Ogonnelloe 2. Dervla, it's actually quite an entertaining game already.
It is, and it's great to see the rucks getting in there and the battle between both. Each team really wants this.
The ball is out here. They're getting roaring it to get their hurleys in and do a bit of defending. Scariff Ogonnelloe. Sarah Skelly drives the ball out here, and it's Parteen. This girl is doing great work for Parteen. Number 10, Aisling Cooney. She's on an awful lot of ball already. Excuse me. Number 9, Emma Hall, running straight through the middle. Sister Sarah Hall and Mother Marie Hall is over there on the far sideline as well. We'll talk about them in a minute. A lot of defended needed here by Scariff Ogonnelloe. Anna is looking for the ball here out right in front of us. Hit out as far as Vanessa Kilaki only trying to get the ball back here again, and Scariff Ogonnelloe managed to get the ball through Aoife Kelly. Aoife Kelly is doing this her second massive run through the middle here. Emer Cassidy is trying to keep up with her. Aoife Kelly hits the ball into the full forward line, just missed by everyone inside, and I'm impressed with this goalie, Sinead Barry. She's having a fantastic game so far. Anna Mack 1-2 touches into the hand and driving it back up where she received it from. I think it's Maria Scanlon. It's Aisling Minogue, on the ball there, and Keely Power is in there as well. Good defending by Parteen and Maeve Nolan. Maeve has the ball there, and Scariff Ogonnelloe running straight in. Aisling Minogue just probably Dervla, the last pass has been catching them, and I'm impressed, in fairness, with this goalie. Number 23, Ellen Collins, is going in here for Scariff Ogonnelloe. Needs a bit of a better strike than that. Scariff Ogonnelloe hit the ball in, and it's Aoife Kelly for Scariff Ogonnelloe. Another point there for Scariff. Dervla, maybe the last pass, they could have had a couple of goals scored there.
It is. They're not connecting on that last pass, or even the strike. It's just not going the full strength of them. And Sinead Barry is not going to let anything in past her. She's off her line immediately.
And we have 3 points here to Scariff Ogonnelloe, 1 point to Parteen, and there's just nearly 9.5 minutes gone. A bit of a ruck going on over there, but Shane O'Loughlin calls a free and a free into Parteen, and it's Aisling Cooney is heading across to the field to take the free. Dervla, interesting, I suppose, that both teams they came from the same group. In Junior B there's an awful lot of teams in both sides, and to have both teams in the final that are from the same group, it's quite unusual, I suppose.
It's very unusual, so it is, but it is great credit to both of them. Like they pulled off a great. Parteen pulled off a great team win over Lara, and they're constantly going for goals and everything. There's a nice point there.
A great point by Aisling Cooney. It's another free for Aisling Cooney there, and it's 2 points to Parteen and 3 points to Scariff Ogonnelloe. We're just 10 minutes gone here in Fáda McNamara. There's a couple of people down there tying a few shoes. Rachel Daly, an experienced goalie hits the ball out, and Abby Walsh lets it run out over her. Alana Brown chasing back, but Abby is making great ground here. She could strike this. Would be a great score for Abby Walsh. A fantastic score by Abby Walsh, but started Dervla by a fantastic puck out by Rachel Daly.
Yeah, directly down the middle, and Abby didn't fear it. She let it run onto her and straight down the middle again. Scariff Parteen need to cut out that ball down the middle.
Straight down the middle. The ball is hit out there by Sinead Barry. It's just gone out. No, it's still in. Thought it was gone out over the line. There's going to be a bit of humming and hawing going over there, but Miss Whelan over there from Rowan, it says the ball is still in play and she's the one that counts. Shane O'Loughlin has his hand up in the air, and it's going to be advantage for Parteen in here. Aisling Cooney is heading over on the ball. It was a great advantage won there by Parteen, and number 8 by Parteen is Vanessa Kilaki. She was running in and got a tip on the side of the elbow, and Aisling has another opportunity here. Right out in 45 here in front of us. The breeze is after picking up Dervla. It's kind of heading towards the far over corner of the field, as I said, the tree side. Aisling Cooney rises the ball. Great strike by Aisling Cooney, just going to drop short. A goal by Aisling Cooney. Dervla, a bit of confusion going on there between Rachel Daly and Anna Mack. Both went up for the ball and no one seemed to take control of it.
Yeah, you'd need to merely see is it the sun as well that gave a bit of an impact, but a fantastic strike by Aisling Cooney.
Great strike by Aisling Cooney. Actually, a good point. There is, we were actually blessed, I suppose, over the 2 days that there's been fantastic weather here, and maybe the sun had got into Rachel Daly's eyes and Anna Mack's eyes, but we continue on with the play anyway, and Parteen have gotten on top there, but it's time. A trip there for Scariff Ogonnelloe, and they've managed to get a free in here. Shane is bringing it back a small bit. Maria Scanlon. Scariff Ogonnelloe have a lot of experienced players, Dervla. Maria Scanlon, Keely Power, Laura Brody, Rachel Daly, although she's still a young girl, seems to have been around for a long time.
Yeah, Rachel coming through the ranks at the county level. She's good in steadying goals. Keely's been around, and like her dad there, Charlie Power on the sideline. I presume lots of people can hear him shouting up out there.
There'll be nothing new there. Unfortunately, a wide there for Keely Power, but as I said, there is an awful swirling wind here, and then she hit it to the far post over. Great puck out again by Sinead Barry, down as far as the 45. Missed everyone. Parteen are trying to rise the ball up here. Parteen have it in their hand. Number 17 for Parteen. She's flying it, in fairness to her. Catherine Burns has started here today. She's actually the captain of the team, and she managed to get onto the field. Sarah Hall has the ball. Great puck over the shoulder, and a great score by Sarah Hall, but all set up Dervla by Catherine Burns.
Yes, fantastic ball down the middle by Sinead Barry again. A bit of confusion again in the Scariff backline, that too many people are going for it and not coming out with the ball. But fantastic strike by Sarah Hall.
We have just 13.5 minutes gone, and it's 1-3 to 4. 1-3 to Parteen, 4 points to Scariff Ogonnelloe. Parteen are really putting it up to Scariff Ogonnelloe here. The ball is in. Oh, a bit of a wild pull there by Catherine Burns, but Parteen still are on the ball here. Number 11, Lizzie Danaher, a great player as well. She has a good strike of a ball. Delivers it straight across the square. Surely. Oh, is she in the square?
Looked like she was in the square. No square ball.
No, he's called it. She must have been standing right outside it. Was that Sarah Hall?
Yeah.
Sarah Hall has a goal and a point to her name now already. I thought she must have been right on the edge of the square. But the umpires have put up the green flag here, and Parteen are really taking it up to Scariff here. It's now 2-3 to 4 points with 14 minutes gone here in the clock. Rachel Daly pokes the ball out towards, as we call it, the green crate over. I hate to see that green crate, but anyway, it's the most distinctive thing in the grounds. There's a bit of pushing and shoving going on over there, but Parteen have the ball, and Shane has called for too many steps. Disappointing, I suppose, there for Parteen, because they've gotten top and probably a bad time to give away a free over there, Dervla, when they were on top.
They were on top, and I do presume Scariff Ogonnelloe will be waiting for this water break that's coming up to try and regather their thoughts.
Yeah, they need to kind of settle down things and calm down here a small bit. It's interesting to see that everyone is still playing in their normal position. I suppose with 2 easy goals gone in, you wouldn't see a sweeper anyway, probably in the junior B competition, but the ball has gone in here as far as the full forward line. Number 7 for Parteen, Emma Williamson, pokes the ball out. She's after getting a late slap on the shoulder there by the Scariff Ogonnelloe player, and Shane has managed to give them a free. Dervla, it's hectic enough by Parteen. They'll be delighted with that start.
They'll be very delighted with it, and very delighted with their full back line. Jennifer Small, Sarah McKenna and Maeve Nolan are doing Trojan work outside there, clearing every ball and getting it away from the goal at every opportunity.
Just while we're hitting here for the water break, it's 15 and a half minutes gone. It's 2-3 to Parteen and 4 points to Scariff Ogonnelloe. We had been doing a couple of shout outs over the weekend, and we got another few in from Parteen, and it was a shout out to Isabella and Melanie, 2 of Parteen panel who can't be here today actually for the match. Amy McNamara, who played with Parteen in 2019, is tuning in from Australia. We seem to have a lot of people tuning in from Australia and the likes. David Small, Jennifer Small's brother, who is lining out here for Parteen, and her father is actually Alan. David's father is Alan, who is watching in Dubai. All a Parteen club also want to wish Father Tom Collins all the best in his new parish. He's been in Parteen for 14 years, a great GA in hurling and camogie, and he's moving on to new parish after 14 years. Dervla, Parteen will be delighted. I suppose they were probably delighted to get a win over True Clonlara, something I think that everyone didn't expect, because I thought True Clonlara and Scariff Ogonnelloe were odds on to be in the final this year.
Yes it was, and that day was tremendous for Parteen, and it's good to see the likes of Parteen coming up for the first county final. They should show no fear here for the rest of this. They started off strong, delivering the ball to hand is going down the lines. Just need to cut out that middle third there.
Yeah, I suppose Dervla, the Scariff Ogonnelloe team, I think it's their 4th year in existence, and there's 26 on the panel, a fantastic display for them, and the likes of Laura Brody, Leanne Horan, Sarah Skelly, as I said, Rachel Daly, even though she's a young girl, Keely Power, they've already beat Parteen and kept them goalless in the round game, and I think, keeping them goalless in the round game, that hasn't happened, and Scariff will need to wake up in this second quarter.
Exactly. No, the Parteen forwards are doing Trojan moving inside there. Even if they get caught on the end line, they're well capable of giving the ball out to players in a better position. Scariff are going to need to up their game now in this quarter.
It's mad the way we're talking about quarters here and that. You'd nearly forget, what's going on, but I suppose it's the sign of the times. Yes. While we're also talking about Parteen there a second ago, we'll give a shout out to Browns of Parteen and also O'Driscolls of Corbally. They're fantastic supporters of the Parteen GA and Camogie club down there. The ball is poked out by the Parteen goalie, Sinead Barry. Sinead Barry gets it out as far as midfield. There's a couple of shoves and pushes there, but Scariff Ogonnelloe managed to get the ball up as far as the 45, right over near the fence, over towards Keely Power. Great defending here by Alana Brown on Keely Power for Parteen. The ball is, as they call it, a brick flick out as far as here. Alana Brown is on the ball again, and Abby is putting her under an awful lot of pressure. No one can seem to get the ball up. That row lifting and a ruck definitely won't work here. Great defending there by Parteen. Great work by Alana Brown. Out as far as Emma Hall. Emma Hall drives the ball forward. Sarah Hall just fell at the wrong time, and Scariff Ogonnelloe managed to get it up into their hands. A pass into the middle there is fairly dangerous looking pass.
Again, and again, confusion in Scariff Ogonnelloe. Two girls go for the ball and they leave it aside. They need to get the shape back there.
Yeah, they need to get a lot of more talking going on, because another goal will go in here fairly lively. With 19 minutes gone, it's 2-3 to Parteen. Scariff Ogonnelloe 4 points. See Jim Minogue here and John Daly down here having a quick chat. I'd say there's going to be a substitution in a minute by the Scariff Ogonnelloe team. I suppose 2 early goals gone in there. They won't want to concede anymore. The ball is up here at the 45. Great run in here by Scariff Ogonnelloe. There was a pass on there. She should have passed it. Looking for a point. Great defending by Sinead Barry, especially when Scariff Ogonnelloe had come in and made contact with her. Great defending. Scariff Ogonnelloe on the attack again. There could be a goal on here. Shane is given a throw ball, is it? Just waiting to see what he's signalled there. Yeah, throw ball for Shane O'Loughlin. I think he's given it in, yeah. Keely Power in here already with the throw ball, and Maeve Nolan. A right little tussle going on there between the two of them as well. And the ball is still on the 21 here inside. 2, 3, 4 players now on the ground. He's going to give another throw in. The coverage is sponsored here today, let's not forget, by Clare County Council and Visit Clare. Great opportunity, Derval, I suppose, a festival of Camogie it's been called, and you know, it's a massive thank you to all those that are involved in it.
No, fair play now to Clare County Council and Visit Clare for sponsoring the teams, and Channel Clare for giving the facilities. It's a brilliant weekend. All cup games being live televised, and you know, as you said, like Australia, the US,
Dubai,
Arizona are all watching at the moment, so it's a fantastic opportunity for the players.
Yeah, great opportunity, and I suppose for all those that are out foreign and out abroad, it's great for them to see it. Abby Walsh is on the ball here just inside the 45, getting a free in for Scariff Ogonnelloe. Ball's going to drop just short. Just managed to get over the wall by Abby Walsh. Abby Walsh now has a point and a free got already here for Scariff Ogonnelloe. Parteen are slowing things down here a little bit. The goalie Sinead Barry pucks the ball out. She's a great puck out of a ball down the opposite 45. I suppose there is a bit of a breeze behind her here, but Scariff Ogonnelloe on the ball here again with number 22. Derval, did they make a sub? No, Sarah Skelly, sorry. That's on the ball there, passed it forward, but Sarah manages to get back on it now again. She sticks into Hurley, and it's been driven forward. There's a lot of kind of messing around the middle of the field here, pulling and dragging. Someone needs to get a bit of control here and drive it forward. Anna Mack trying to get the ball up into her hand here, but this girl is doing fantastic work for Parteen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can hear Charlie Power roaring. Who's helping? Sarah Skelly is managing to get in the ball, and it's going to be a free in. A clever little free there, Derval, because the Parteen girl managed to grab Sarah Skelly's Hurley in under her arm and held on to it.
Yeah, no, it's a tremendous fight, and again, I keep saying that at the moment, Scariff Ogonnelloe's backline just seemed to be totally disorganised. Like at one stage there was only one player inside their own 20-yard line. No defending going on.
Great puck by Aisling Cooney there. Jeez, I'm impressed with this Aisling Cooney. She's having a fantastic game so far. She has a goal and 3 points scored already for Parteen. We are 22 minutes gone, and it's 2-4 to Parteen to 5 points to Scariff Ogonnelloe. You know, Parteen, those goals, as they say, goals win matches, and they'll be delighted that they've got those 2 goals so early on in the game. The ball is in the middle of the field with Abby Walsh. Abby takes her second touch a bit too early there. She might get caught now. She can't catch the ball. Great pass by Abby Walsh, but there was a late chop down on Abby Walsh as she passed the ball to Ellen Collins. So it's going to be another free. They're telling Abby to head back out and take the free, but there's a bit of confusion under who's going to take the free for Scariff Ogonnelloe, but it's going to be Laura Brodie, an experienced player, and Laura Brodie.
Alana Brown is doing tremendous work out there. She does not want that ball going in.
Great strike by Laura Brodie again against the breeze. It's going to drop in the middle of the square.
Dangerous ball.
Nobody seems to know what's going on. It's going to be. She put up her hand. It's going to be a 45 here for Scariff Ogonnelloe. Laura telling Laura to drop back out, and it's going to be Abby Walsh is going to take this one. But as you said there, Parteen have a number of players like that are doing quite well, and they'll be happy with this first half so far.
Yeah, they'll be tremendously happy with it. They're man marking, they're chasing and dogging every single ball.
Yeah, I'm impressed now, in fairness, with Parteen. I've only seen him once earlier on. That was against Scariff Ogonnelloe. I don't know what was going on. They couldn't seem to get grasp of Scariff, but they've definitely done it here today. Ball hit far right by Abby. There is a breeze blowing Dervla right down. She needs to hit for the left-hand post here as we look at it, to get the ball to curl in.
Yeah, and they keep going for the right-hand post all the time. Maybe half-time won't come soon enough for them.
Yeah, maybe. Scariff Ogonnelloe, number 5 here on the ball, and she's trying to get it up into her Kate O'Mahony, but the ball is out. And a great lines person Sinead Hogg has the confident and has the flag up straight away. We're going to have a sub by Scariff Ogonnelloe. Number 16 is on.
Number 16, Leisha O'Donnell.
For Scariff Ogonnelloe, Maria Scanlon is on. And who's gone off? Leisha O'Donnell, is it? Number 16 is on.
Kate O'Mahony's gone off. Yeah.
Kate O'Mahony has gone off there for Scariff Ogonnelloe, and Leash and number 16. I thought it was 16 came on there.
They've just misplaced their numbers.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So Leisha O'Donnell.
Leisha O'Donnell is on 16. Number 16. We have 24 and a half minutes gone. As I said, 245 points here to Parteen. Shane taking control here, telling the lads to keep back and keep out of the way. Anna Mack is going to take the sideline here. Oh, great block by Aisling Cooney. Better off to cut that out early instead of letting the ball up long. I see a man standing down on the sideline here. James Nash, I suppose he's better known as Jim Nash and solicitors in Scariff, a great follower of all GAA in Scariff, Camogie and hurling and everything, and a great sponsor as well for the Scariff Ogonnelloe Junior B team here today. The ball has been hit, a great sideline cut up here as far as the 45. It's great fighting going on here. Abby Walsh trying to get the ball up as well for Parteen. Emma Hall is in there. Emma Hall manages to get the ball up. A high tackle there on Emma Hall, but Emma Hall is going to drive it. Ball is still in play. Ooh. I don't know.
Tough call now. Was that on the line or over?
I wasn't sure. I thought it was on the line. It was still in, but Anna is.
When you have Charlie Power roaring in your ear, it's very hard to get distracted from it.
You have Jim and Charlie here roaring, so it was definitely only going to be a Scariff ball. Fair play to Shane, he's taken control of this game very well. Ball up again as far as Aisling Cooney. She knocks it out. She's on an awful lot of ball.
She is between herself now and Emma Hall. They're covering great ground here on the field.
Another mention as I see a man up along here is the Daly's father, John. You know, he's doing fantastic roaring. The Forge in Killaloo, the shop there. He's a fantastic sponsor for the Junior B here today and for the Junior B Camogie team, and a great man. He's nearly at every game. I think his father is here as well today, sitting in the car having a look in. And you know what, the girls are fantastic servants to Clare Camogie and to Scariff Ogonnelloe Camogie.
Yeah, he's a great stalwart for Killaloo and for Clare Camogie. He's fantastic at sporting. I'm sure he's on the senior team as well, on the minor team.
I'm sure he's going to be heading from here straight down to 6 Mile Bridge to see Smith O'Brien's take on Scariff at 5:15 as well in the hurling, so he'll be watching that. A much better strike by Abby Walsh there, Dervla.
Yeah, much better, more confident now by her. I think her first point went right, and she has now corrected herself.
That was a good point there by Abby Walsh. We have 27 minutes gone here. It's 2-4 to Parteen and 6 points to Scariff Ogonnelloe. We're waiting and looking up at the scoreboard here. Jim is doing a fixing up room on the scoreboard. I don't know what's happening. The second part of the scoreboard doesn't seem to be working, but it's on your screen is correct anyway. The ball hit in here by Scariff Ogonnelloe. Number 16 for Scariff Ogonnelloe, Maria Scanlon, is in around the ball there trying to rise it up. Scariff Ogonnelloe 2-3-4. Number 5 Emer Cassidy in around looking for the pass out, but it's hit kind of wayward out there to Aoife Kelly of the Scariff Ogonnelloe team. She misses rising it. She manages to get it. I think it's the second time. Great sidestep going on there. Ball into danger into the middle of the field here. Great save by Sinead Barry, and the right idea to block to hit it back in on top of her, but Sinead Barry is having a fantastic game. Out as far as Cooney here, right in front of us. Anna Mack and Aisling Cooney are having a fantastic battle going on here. Don't know who's marking the Scariff Ogonnelloe team here, but she should take this point. She should have hit that straight over the bar for Scariff Ogonnelloe. Parteen are doing fantastic defending, Dervla.
They're doing fantastic defending. There's a bit of a mix-up now here in the middle of the field. Parteen need to regather and start man marking again.
The ball is over, I think, as far as Ellen Collins. She's over there in the corner for Scariff Ogonnelloe. Great sidestep again, takes it on the goal on here. Oh my God, this Sinead Barry is absolutely saving Scariff Ogonnelloe. If she could keep the next one out now, it'd be just as well. wide ball. Fantastic defending by Parteen. Fantastic defending by Sinead Barry and also by Sarah McKenna. She got the block in there for Parteen. Dervla, I'm impressed.
I'm well impressed. Ellen Collins did really well now. It's her third run down there and coming in from the right hand side. Like, no fear again, but Sinead Barry. My God, how did she stop that one?
Parteen and the boys are roaring here at Scariff Ogonnelloe. They need to get into this play a bit better. The ball right in front. A bit of a wide pull there. But he's letting the play on. In fairness, it's Scariff Ogonnelloe, Sarah Skelly running straight through the middle here. Number 5, Emer Cassidy trying to get up on top of her. Laura Brody, she hand passed the ball to Laura Brody. The defending by Parteen and chasing back is unbelievable. Driven up here as far as Keely Power, misses the first time, and Maeve Nolan manages to gather the ball. Parteen defending is outstanding here for the Junior B Cup final, the Margaret O'Regan Cup. Scariff Ogonnelloe number 4 is over there. She's doing great defending over there.
She's doing great defending. She delivered 2 great passes now to win the ball.
Ciara Tracy, yeah. The ball, Miss Whelan, as I keep calling her, puts her flag up there, and it's going to be a sideline cut. But for Ciara Tracy, hits a good sideline and managed to be blocked down by Parteen over in the far line. There's a couple of chops going in there. Shayna's letting them off, and Parteen are having a fantastic defending. Emma Hall drives it forward here. Hurley up here as far as Bonnie. Bonnie hits it. Sarah Hall is on the ball and manages to only get it as far as a Scariff Ogonnelloe player into the middle of the field here. This girl is doing fantastic. Great interception by Aisling Cooney in the middle of the field, driving it forward. Parteen need to capitalise on this if they have any chance. He's after giving a free out for Scariff Ogonnelloe. I think if Charlie roars loud enough, he might get a free.
But like it is good to notice that Scariff Ogonnelloe's backs have really tied it up and clearing every ball. Like it took them a while to wake up, but fair play to them now. They're defending.
Yeah, Claudia Nash has kind of calmed things down there now a small bit. A little bit more talking by Scariff Ogonnelloe, and they might be able to settle this down. Great back down there by Parteen. Alana Brown, she's having a fantastic game in centre back. Still on the ball here, and half blocked by Scariff Ogonnelloe, but she manages to get it up as far as the opposite 45. Sarah Hall over there trying to rise it into her hand. Scariff Ogonnelloe, a number of players over there. Someone has lost her Hurley as well. Sarah Hall pulled first time on the ball. Laura Brody is in there as well. They won't pull much ball against Laura Brody. Emma Hall in the middle of the field here as well. Laura's managing to try and get her hand down. Aisling Cooney on the ball here again, straight through the middle. Great side step by Aisling Cooney. She can't catch it again. Fantastic pass into the corner. A great ball. Rachel Daly needs to take control of this, or it's going to be in the back of the net. Rachel Daly and Claudia Nash inside there taking control. Much better play by Rachel Daly, and out as far as Anna Mack. She's under a bit of pressure by Vanessa Kalaki. Vanessa Kalaki half blocks the ball up here as far as the Scariff Ogonnelloe. Number 16 for Scariff Ogonnelloe. She's having a Maria Scanlon. Great play in here. Right in there, telling her to take the free or take the point. Kept in here and right in the corner. A good block, fantastic defending by Scariff Ogonnelloe Dervla.
Yes, Nisha Donald there, the sub that has come on. She has a huge impact here to the backs that she has. Nice ball down into the corner.
I thought it was who got that last point? Was it Ashley Minogue?
Yes,
Ashley Minogue. A great point again by Ashley Minogue for Scariff Ogonnelloe. Parteen should really slow this down. We're nearly at half time here. It's 32 minutes gone. It's 2-4 to 7 at the moment, and Parteen are after getting a free out here. Dervla, it's non-stop going here in fairness.
It's non-stop helter-skelter. As I say, Scariff Ogonnelloe have really come into the game now, so they have their backs, so defending well. Parteen, I think, are getting a bit skittish now, so they need to settle again now for the last few minutes of the game.
A clever run out there by Sinead Barry. Take her time and slow things down here. They're on the up already, 2-4-7 points. She needs to take her time, and he's telling her to bring up the ball. I don't know what's going on there. Just take on a few steps. Charlie's wondering what's going on, but she had hit it. Won't be happy that she's getting a few of those balls. Sinead Barry lining the ball up here. Great strike by Sinead Barry, right in on top of the square.
Danger ball there.
Misses everyone in as far as the Parteen. She needs to pass this ball out instead of trying to turn in. Claudia Nash taking control inside there. Scariff Ogonnelloe player runs out over the ball. Claudia back again with the distinctive red helmet. Aisling Cooney's in here, the girl Oh, she hadn't passed the ball. She had lost her hurley. She had hand passed the ball. 45 here, call for Parteen. You know, Clodagh and the girls, you know, again, a little bit skittish of what's going on inside there in the full forward.
Yeah, like only for Clodagh back there at this stage. Like the other two, the cornerbacks need to steady up. Great hand passing by Ashton Cooney because after she losing her hurley, but unfortunately, she got a 45 out of it.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. She could be on the East Clare Gaels football team. I'm not too sure, but she managed to get a 45 there for Parteen. We are 34 minutes nearly gone here. Oh, passing it as far as Emma Hall. Oh, terrible decision. A terrible decision to pass it in here. Yes. But I suppose half time came quick enough. Dervla, we'll have a quick chat about the game in a minute, but we're going to head to in a few minutes.
Well, we try and cater for almost all age brackets, and you know we have some of the best brands in the world within the walls of the shop. Anything from Boss down to Ted Baker, through to Tommy Hilfiger, right down to G-Star, Super Dry, Tommy Bow as a local brand. Yeah, so we have a cross section of price ranges and a good cross section of brands.
And you're very welcome back to Father McNamara Park here on Quinn Road in Ennis. We are at half time and it's a slender enough lead, a 1-score game between Parteen and Scariff Ogonnelloe. It is currently as Parteen 2 goals and 4 points to Scariff Ogonnelloe's 7 points. Parteen were dominating that game for much of the first half, right up to the water break, but Scariff Ogonnelloe found their way back into the game, just picked off their scores. Just to remind you, today's coverage is brought to you by Clare County Council and Visit Clare. Thank you very much to them. We'll have 2 further games today. That's the intermediate final. That's on at 2:30. We'll be live for 2:15 for the game between Clooney Quinn and Fecal Killanena, and then of course at 5:15 we'll be live for the 5:30 throw-in of Broadford and Corofin in the Junior A final. I'm joined by our match day commentator, that's Anne-Marie McGann. Anne-Marie, I was listening to some of the Scariff Ogonnelloe mentors on the sideline there during the first half, and their simple remark was, this is a different Parteen team to the team that we faced in the round game in Scariff earlier this year. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. I think Scariff Ogonnelloe have only let in 1-4 over the whole of the championship, you know, and not a lot against Parteen already. Parteen have really picked it up. I'm impressed with Aisling Cooney, Sinead Barry, fantastic puck outs by her. You know, Aisling has already scored a goal and 3 points. She's top scorer already for Parteen. Scariff Ogonnelloe need to slow things down a bit. Rachel Daly needs to take control back there. The experience of Clodagh Nash. Abby Walsh is doing great play, a couple of frees off her, Ashley Minogue. But you know, it's interesting to see that Parteen have totally changed, and you know, to be a goal up here they'll be delighted, but you might think that the experience of Scariff Ogonnelloe might get them back into the game here a bit, but they just need to settle and you know, take off their scores as they can.
Okay, we'll take a quick ad break before the start of the second half. Anne-Marie will be back in studio with Derval and Maloney.
Shannon, what?
Welcome back for the second half of the Junior B Margaret Regan Cup, in which Scariff Ogonnelloe take on Parteen here in Father McNamara Park. Shane O'Loughlin has just thrown in the ball there for the second half. Scariff Ogonnelloe are on the attack already here with the ball just past the 45 here. Abby Walsh is on it again. Abby Walsh looks to take a strike here. A great strike by Abby Walsh, and that's a much better start by Scariff Ogonnelloe and Abby Walsh.
Yeah, great confidence from the throw-in. We have one change on the Scariff Ogonnelloe panel. Kaylee Power is gone off with Leanne Horan on as replacement.
Another experienced player, Leanne Horan, is on for Scariff Ogonnelloe. The ball is up right across here again with Aisling Cooney. She managed to get past the Scariff Ogonnelloe player. Fantastic block there, or hurley in by Sarah Skelly, but the girl at the Halls is back on the ball here around the middle of the field. Parteen are very clever. They seem to keep getting the ball in around, or the hurley in around, and they keep holding on to it, and they're managing to get a couple of frees here. Aisling Cooney is just over right inside the 45, probably, you know, about 40 out from the goal. She'll have to watch this breeze, Derval.
She'll have to watch this breeze, and it'll also steady the ship again now for Parteen after Scariff started so strongly.
Poor strike by Ashley. It's going to drop short. Great block down there by Scariff Ogonnelloe, and Sarah Hall is trying to get the ball. 5, 6, 7 players in around there. Sarah Hall manages to get it. She should have looked back to see could she pass it to anyone, but there was no one out there for her to get the ball. Sarah Hall back on the ball here, right out in the corner, and it's great save by Rachel Daly. A bit more confidence grand for 45, but you know, them kind of ones can sneak in, Derval.
Exactly. Sarah and Parteen need to regroup again and do exactly what they did in the first half. We needed to pass the ball back out from the end line. Sarah really didn't have no options but to go for a strike.
Poor Sinead Barry, I'd say, has covered more ground than a lot of the players out in the field at the moment. She's up here now for the 45 from goal. Dervla, I'm not sure what age she is, but I'm very impressed with her.
Very impressed with her. She's Limerick minor goalie, so she is at the moment. And
I was just going to say, would I rob her for the juniors? A bit of competition, so she's playing Limerick minor.
She's minor, she's coming to my door first.
Yeah. Unlucky for Sinead Barry there, but Dervla, going back to her, we've a couple actually of players. Mairead Ryan in Clooney Quinn is playing County Limerick Camogie, and also playing with Clooney Quinn here in Ennis, in Clare, and also Sinead Barry. So there's a few people playing, cross county, and I suppose them playing their club in Ennis.
Yes, exactly. It's great to see them playing with their clubs. Unfortunately, we'd like to see them playing for the county in Clare. So we would. What do we get her to do to cross back over the border?
I don't know. I don't think our checkbooks are enough. But anyway, Emma Hall is over there for Parteen. Sinead Hogg calls it as a line ball for Parteen, right over between the 45 and the halfway line. Emma lines up the ball. She missed it first time, but it's alright. She didn't touch it, so she's able to take it again. There was a bit of confusion about that yesterday, about how far the ball had travelled and when you could actually touch it again. Sinead Hogg has the ball up again for Parteen. Aisling Cooney is going to take the sideline this time, and Emma Hall moves up towards the middle of the field. Just waiting for Aisling here to hit. Good strike by Aisling. Nice hard strike in as far as the corner, the Parteen, Catherine Danaher. Keep forgetting she's playing. Catherine Danaher is on there. Catherine, the captain of Parteen Camogie. No free given out there, and she's gone out over the sideline. Great tough tackling there at Dervla by Scariff Ogonnelloe to get her out over the line.
Exactly. Scariff are putting it up to them now again. They're starting as strong as they finished the first half.
In fairness, Scariff need to start strong here. We have 2-4 to 8 points, and the clock is actually counting down this time, but anyway, it was counted up in the first half. We have 2.5 minutes gone. The ball is in as far as Abby Walsh. Abby Walsh has definitely taken the fight for Scariff to Parteen. Scariff Ogonnelloe running in here, don't catch the ball again, or she would have been caught. Ball in as far as the full forward line here. There's a chance here. The Parteen full back is tripped. Great defending out there by Parteen, and the ball is out and towards between the 45 and the 21. Laura Brody in, puts to Hurley in. Leisha O'Donnell, great strike with Leisha O'Donnell, and just gone wide. Unlucky for Leisha O'Donnell. They need to be taking those scores, Dervla.
They need to be taking those scores. The breeze which are now at the moment. Parteen were a bit muck inside there, so they weren't didn't have a player marked each.
Good puck out against the breeze by Sinead Barry, but a fantastic catch there by Scariff Ogonnelloe. Up as far as 16, Leisha O'Donnell. Ball in, and Sinead thought Sinead Barry touched it, but Leanne, they're telling her to take it on and try and get a goal here. Try and get back into this game and get up by a point.
Leanne has brought great impact there since she came on in the second half.
Sinead Barry drives the ball to the opposite side of the field this time. A great block down by both them. Scariff Ogonnelloe are winning the puck outs here. Ball right over on the far sideline. She managed to hit it and she managed to gather it again for Scariff Ogonnelloe. Ball here defending the Scariff Ogonnelloe or Parteen need to get in here and start defending. Alana Brown is back there again doing Trojan work. Abby Walsh gets the ball into her hand, and a great score by Abby Walsh.
Yes, very good score. Maria Scanlon all the way back on the full back line there to gather it up and give the nice pass out to Abby.
Abby's got 5 points now in this game already. She's fantastic for Scariff Ogonnelloe. Dervla's looking at me as if I have one extra, you have one extra. Someone has one extra somewhere.
One extra now, so they have.
I think she scored 2 frees and 3 points. One or sure of them is wrong, but anyway. Shane O'Loughlin calls for a free right here in front of us. Parteen free. Sinead Barry is going to take her time coming out here. It's 2-4 to 9 points to Parteen. Sinead is slowly but surely coming out along.
Maybe this will work in their favour, slowing it down, letting Parteen get back into the game, and to regroup and restructure.
Like I know only a point in it now. They need to calm down and take their time. Sinead Barry teased this up. There's a lot of players, a lot of bodies in around there. Jim Nash is giving a bit of advice to the Scariff Ogonnelloe mentors here right in front of us, in front of the commentary box. Sinead Barry hits it in right in around the 21-yard line. 13.
Confusion again.
Confusion again. So someone surely needs to take control of this. It's going to be a free out here. Holding Bonnie Wiley Murphy. Fantastic defending there. Parteen managed to pull her out. Bit of descent there by Parteen, and Shane is going to bring it forward another bit. Claudia Nash doing a lot more talking back there now and directing the players what to do. Rachel Daly has a great puck of the ball,
she gets
Dervla.
right down the line and hope they have enough players inside.
Sub on here. Dervla.
Okay, I think that's Kate Walsh is coming on.
Kate Walsh is coming on for Scariff. For who's it? Lorraine O'Grady is coming on there for Scariff Ogonnelloe.
These number changes are very confusing.
Number changes all over the place, but Lorraine, a great sub to be able to bring on there for Scariff Ogonnelloe. Ball in towards the middle of the square, and a great defending by Sarah McKenna there for Parteen. Bit of confusion again for Parteen. We were talking about the confusion as Scariff goes for a goal. Side net again by Abby Walsh. A great opportunity. Dervla just went to the side net by Abby Walsh.
Excellent, great drive forward there for her. Again, they've taken on the second half with great power and strength.
They need to be taking these scores now fairly lively. Scariff Ogonnelloe do her. The missed opportunity will cost them in the end. Parteen on the ball here, driving it forward as far as the full forward line of Parteen. Trying to lift it. Roll lifting inside there isn't going to help anyone. 17, Catherine Burns, the captain, trying to drive this ball forward for Sarah Woods. Vice captain was on it. Seems a bit jitterish here. Aisling Cooney drives the ball as far as Sarah Hall. Here's a woman for a goal if she could. Bit of a wild pull there, definitely. I could see that happening from here. A wild pull on Sarah Hall there, and it's going to be a free in for Parteen on the 21-yard line. We are 2-4 to 9 points here in Father McNamara Park. Dervla, a cracking game. Definitely didn't think that this was going to be this tight.
No, cracking game. Great skill and everything by both teams, but that roll lifting is slowing down the game and not giving Parteen the advantage that they deserve.
I hear John Daly roaring at the girls there to put them over, and he's saying the right thing, because you can anytime a goal will happen, but you need to take your points. Aisling Cooney here for her fourth point of the game, or goal and 4 points for Aisling Cooney. She scored 3 points in the first half, so she's off to a flying start here already with her first point of the second half. Rachel Daly driving the ball down here just past the 65, missed by a lot of people. Scariff Ogonnelloe, there's a lot of chops and a lot of hurling going. Hurley's being sounded around here. Emma Hall back there doing a lot of defending. Ball just knocked out of her hand here, right on the 21-yard line. She manages to get it back in again. She's going to get caught for steps here, Emma Hall. Dervla, an easy enough free in now for Abby Walsh, even though I don't want to jinx her now. That always happens.
Very easy free. Emma Hall is doing Trojan work back there, so she is. Parteen really need to gather in this third quarter. They seem to be all over the place at the moment.
We were talking about Scariff Ogonnelloe being a little bit jittery. We're now swapped over to Parteen being too jittery. They need to calm down and settle things down.
No, definitely. Maybe the half time they got a bit excited about how far they're going, so now they need to regroup and settle. This game is far from over.
Parteen being up a point, it's nothing really in this game. Parteen on the run here, great run in here by number 8 Vanessa Kalaki. She's a very fast player. Poor ball in though on top of the Scariff Ogonnelloe. Sarah Hall is just hanging around the square waiting for someone to pass her the ball in, and it's driven out by the Scariff Ogonnelloe defender. Sarah doesn't even move there for that ball. She's just waiting and hoping that someone will get it in to her, because you'll be guaranteed that she's going to get a goal.
Exactly, yeah. No, and unfortunately then it was 2 Scariff Ogonnelloe against Sarah Woods, which, as you see now, it's gone out for a line ball.
Just over there around the 20. We have a few spectators. Unfortunately, as they say, even God can't get in here today due to the COVID restrictions. But Shane is playing an advantage here. Play on the advantage, Shane, because Scariff Ogonnelloe have it here, and they're great drive on here for Scariff Ogonnelloe in as far as the full forward for Laura Laura gets caught there and it's out as far as number 5 for Parteen, Emer Cassidy. Emer Cassidy manages to get it out, but only as far as midfield. It's driven back in as quick, and now they're on it. Scariff Ogonnelloe, great point scored by Scariff Ogonnelloe, and number 19 Ashley Minogue. Ashley Minogue's third point here today. She's having a great game so far, Derval, and that's an important point to settle things down here.
Very important point now. They're level now. Parteen started off great at in the first half with like ball to hand. They're now missing the passes. They're not connecting.
Yeah, well, we didn't pay tribute enough, I suppose, to that. Sorry, Anna Mac didn't know what she was going to do there. Was she going to pick up the hurley or keep going? A bit of a caught to bend thing going on there. Exactly. She didn't know what she was going to do. But it's Vanessa Kilaki here. Great player. Vanessa is a ball in as far as Clodagh Nash. Clodagh Nash misses it, and it's number 11 Lizzie Danaher is on the ball. Clodagh does great covering back there, manages to get it. Lizzie Danaher, surely going to be a free in here. Wrapped. Clodagh got caught and wrapped her hurley around Lizzie Danaher there, and a handy free in now for Aisling Cooney again, even though nothing is too handy yet.
No, and that's the second free now in the space of 5 minutes that Lizzie Danaher has won right there on the 21-yard line.
It's great to calm things down. We'll say also that great contributors to Parteen over the years is Browns of Parteen and O'Driscoll's of Corbally, who helped to sponsor and get this game published out there for everyone to watch. Margaret O'Regan Cup. Aisling, great. She's a great strike for the ball, Derval. You'd be impressed with that.
Yes, great confidence there and split the posts. No fear of the breeze now they're going against her.
So we're Parteen up a point here, isn't it? And we have about another 4 minutes maybe to go to the water break. Rachel Daly pucks the ball out. There's a great puck with this breeze. Everyone managing to get it out to the opposite 45. Scariff Ogonnelloe, Abby Walsh in. Great defending by Alana Brown there for Parteen. Managed to get the hurley in across and get the ball off Abby Walsh.
Yeah, Abby should have get that pop past a second or two sooner.
Leisha is in here. Leisha pulls the trigger. Great stop. Great stop by Leisha. Fantastic goalkeeping there. But I don't know. I thought the right idea to go for the goal. It was wide open in front of her, but the lads in front of me here are thinking they should have put it over the bar. I thought there was a massive gap for a goal.
There was a massive gap for goal, and again doubled on it again. Unfortunately, it just didn't go in the direction they wanted.
There's going to be a sub over here for Parteen. I'll just take a second to see who's coming on there. But yeah, fantastic save by Sinead Barry. 15 is heading off for Parteen, Eva McMahon, and Derval will definitely have to get the eyesight. 16 Emily Hill is on. Thank God, Alan Foodie here in the camera. We can't seem to see who with the colours. Number 6 is on the ball, Alana Brown. Abby Walsh is getting on serious amount of ball. Serious ball just dropped there by Scariff Ogonnelloe. They're running in down along the far side. Charlie Powers Roner to take the point. Great point taken. Fantastic point taken there by Scariff Ogonnelloe.
Very good again. Another great impact sub there for the
Yeah, she's had a fantastic input so far. Getting on a lot of ball over there by Abby. Abby seems to be passing her the ball every time, and that was the right decision that time to hit it over the bar.
Abby's giving great delivery of the ball, and she's getting under a lot of ball.
2-6-12 here in the Junior B Margaret O'Regan Cup in Father McNamara Park, the first of our live cup finals here today. The ball is hit in by Scariff Ogonnelloe, number 26, Eilish Coleman. Even though I don't think it is her, but the Scariff Ogonnelloe numbers seem to be all over the shop. The starting 15 was grand. Number 4 is on the ball here for Ciara Tracy. Ciara Tracy just misses the first time. Anna Mac needs to get in and give her a hand here. Surely a push in the back there by 14 Sarah Woods. Sarah Woods is on it now.
Leanne Horn is number 26 for Scariff.
Leanne Horn was on the ball there a minute ago. She's not on the program. She's caught here, number 16, Emily Hill. Emily Hill. Tough challenge there. There's great challenges going on here, Derval. Fantastic.
Each team are giving it their all. And Vanessa Kilaki there for Parteen she's doing Trojan work. I thought that would be free for her there.
They're telling Eva here to travel with this ball. There's going to be no free given here. Surely a push in the back, but anyway, we'll play on. Alan's going to play on. That's Laura Brody here, I think, number 20. Laura heading in right down as far as she needs to cut in there by Lana Brown to push her out. Ball hits across the 13-yard line. Abby Walsh is on the ball here. They should take the point if they could. Oh! Great score by Abby Walsh Dervla. I've been praising Sinead Barry, but that was a fantastic score by Abby Walsh.
And fantastic score off her left side. Beat the goalie really well. Like Sinead Barry's having Trojan work, and kind of get disappointed for her when she. Maybe the water break now.
We're here for the water break, and we're going to take a quick break at the water break, and we'll be back to discuss for the final quarter here in the Junior B Cup. We're just back here now at the water break. Dervla, some comeback up by Scariff Ogonnelloe.
Yes, again, it shows kind of the strength and depth of the team and of the whole club, like following on the senior team status and everything. As you say, they were only 4 years here, but like the great strength and numbers in their squad.
We're just having a quick gawk here. Abby Walsh has scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You think 5, I think 6. But anyway, we won't have a fallout over that. 1, 5, 1, 6 for Abby. She's having a great game. Just as while the teams are running out here, we have a shout out from Owen Collins, whose brother is Ellen, who is watching the match from this morning from Sweden. Eleanor Minogue, sister of Ashley, who is taking a break from her studies in Cambridge to watch the match. And a shout out to the elder statesman of Scariff Ogonnelloe, the supporters club, Michael McGrath, and Tommy Noonan, the man who we all know, who makes his way up onto Tully Hill in the car. And if you're on the way, you're definitely going to get on the bonnet of Tommy Noonan's car, and he's watching the game at home in their East Clare home. The Junior B today for Scariff Ogonnelloe, a great contribution by the Forge and the Killick to the Dailies, and also by Jim Nash, who's passing us here in front. James Nash, Solicitors and Co in Scariff. Dervla, call it, who's going to win?
God, it's going to be tight. To be honest, I'd like to see Parteen winning first adult county final for them, but I think the experience and strength of Scariff Ogonnelloe will hold out.
Goals win matches, and I know they're only up a goal. If Parteen could get a goal here, it'd be a different story altogether, Dervla.
Exactly. If Sarah Hall could get her hand on the ball inside, I think she'd be a real game changer for Parteen.
We're just waiting for, was it a sideline or a puck out? I'm not sure what's puck out here. Shane is just, they were going making a sub, but I think they've changed their mind to our team. This is going to be an interesting last 15 minutes, if we even have 15 minutes to play. I suppose there was a bit of a longer wash break done there. Surely a free, but I suppose she managed to touch the ball, but I doubt it. Abby Walsh is on the ball, making a great. Abby Walsh having a flying game here for the Junior B Cup and for Scariff Ogonnelloe. The boys are calling the freeze here galore for Shane O'Loughlin, and a fantastic score here for Scariff Ogonnelloe. They're now up 16 points to 12 here in Father McNamara Park. Not quite sure who scored it. I don't think it was Abby. Was it Abby Walsh? Yeah. She's had a fantastic game here. Great puck out there, and a great catch by Vanessa Kilaki. Sinead Barry, puck out straight into the middle of the field. Vanessa Kilaki kicks the ball in just a small bit too far out for Sarah Hall and them to try and get a goal. They maybe need to take the point. Great defending there, and just too vigorous by Sarah Hall, Dervla.
Yeah, obviously after the water break, Parteen had told her she's got to move out of the square. As you say, a bit too vigorous, but like great heart out of her. Like she's putting tremendous work in. Claude and Ash won't let anything soft in there.
Well, there'll definitely be nothing soft going in past them now because they seem to settle things down and calm the situation a bit. Rachel Daly, the lads in front of her, telling everyone to do a bit of moving here. Rachel over as far over 45. There's 4, 5, 6 players in there. Abby Walsh is in there. Abby Walsh is hanging around there, waiting for the pass out. This roll lifting, really is not what to be doing inside there. The girl of the halls is in there. 2, 3, 4 of them trying to get it. Scariff Ogonnelloe managed to get it up and it's straight in. There's Abby. She's, oh my gosh, surely she's going to take the point. That was a great decision by Abby, and I'd say she heard Charlie Power roaring at her to take the point. Settle things down here, and Scariff Ogonnelloe are 10 points to 12. It's 2-6 to 114. And I think Parteen probably need to pick up the pace here, Dervla.
They rightly do there in the back line. Abby Walsh is having a Trojan game in the second half. Whatever water she drinks at half time, it's doing great work for her.
Great defending by Ciara Tracy first there, and now it's far forward as far as number 20 Laura Brody for Scariff Ogonnelloe. She hits it over as far as Leanne. Leanne takes the strike. Oh, unlucky by Leanne. Do you know, it was the right idea. Hit it right across it, but unlucky score there by Leanne. Sinead Barry is trying to pick up the pace here for Parteen. They need to get another score on here. Out as far as Aisling Cooney, they're trying to get her on a lot of ball here now.
Scariff Ogonnelloe seem to be winning in the middle of the field this quarter.
Vanessa Kalaki is in there. Someone needs to get this ball into their hand for Parteen and try and drive forward. Sarah Hall and those are in around the full forward line waiting to get the ball. Scariff Ogonnelloe, Abby Walsh is doing unbelievable. She's having a fantastic game inside here. Forward right out of the 20-yard line and just ran over the ball there. Scariff Ogonnelloe, she should have passed the ball in back as far as Abby. Here it is. Good pass in and take the point. Another score by Abby Walsh. Fantastic score and a great work right from the middle of the field here. Dervla in as far as Abby Walsh. Great pass to Abby Walsh and over the bar.
Again, Scariff Ogonnelloe that weren't winning the rucks and that in the first half are now winning every ball here in the middle of the field.
Sinead Barry here. Hail Mary of a ball there for Sinead Barry. Just down as far as her here, poked out. I can't see who's on the ball there. 26 to Scariff Ogonnelloe taking over here because they're driving in every ball in top of it. Oh, Sinead, great defending there because Scariff Ogonnelloe were going to get in top of it. Great defending by Sinead Barry, in fairness. Fantastic defending. They're trying to get the ball out as far as Sinead Cooney every time. Great block down by Scariff Ogonnelloe on Sinead Cooney. Surely a chop down, I could hear it from here. Yeah, and Shane manages to call the free in for Parteen. Dervla, they definitely need to pick up the pace here. They're waiting for Sinead Barry. Someone should have probably taken that a bit quicker.
Exactly, the wind, Scariff Ogonnelloe take full advantage of the wind. Maybe, like you would think at this stage, maybe Sarah Hall needs to be pulled out a bit more. You can see Aisling Cooney is down on the opposite 45 trying to fight for a ball. Like maybe Sinead should come out and cover, or Sarah should come out and cover that spot when Aisling gets dragged out.
Yeah. Let's not forget that today's matches are being sponsored by Clare County Council and Visit Clare. Fantastic opportunity for everyone from near and far to watch the games of Clare Camogie, the 4 Cup finals here today. And this is the first one, the Junior B Cup, the Margaret O'Regan Cup, and it is Parteen 2-6, Scariff Ogonnelloe 1-5. We have about 1:15. Teresa done them injustice there. There's about 7 minutes on the clock left here, but I think there'll be another 2 or 3 added onto that. There was a longer water break than usual.
There's a soft free there now, and again Sarah Hall very slow to move off her line inside there.
Aisling Cooney is lining up that free here, and Dervla will bring it back to a close enough game.
Yes, now if they could get a point on the board and start knocking them over, it might give them a bit of confidence going into the last 7-8 minutes.
5 points in it is nothing, especially in Junior B. They could get another goal and there'd be nothing in it, to go heading down the home straight. There'd only be 5 minutes left by that stage. Rachel Daly is slowing things down here, doing the right thing for Scariff Ogonnelloe. Jim Minogue and the lads are deciding here, are they going to make a change or not? I think they're doing well now already. They should leave it as is.
I think they'd
be doing silly.
Leave it settle.
That's Abby Walsh on the ball. If that goes over the bar, a fantastic score by Abby Walsh. Dervla, I don't think we can talk about Abby Walsh enough to counteract that point there by Aisling.
Oh God, no! Direct ball up from Rachel and a great puck out and great run for Abby off the ball.
So here for Parteen.
Good gal.
Yeah, we'll just see now.
We'll just see who it is. They're running as far as Shane here. She's heading for the full forward line.
Stay back, Anna, stay back.
They're taking off Sarah Hall. So she didn't have as much. That's a big decision. They didn't have as much of an impact in there. I thought maybe they should have brought her out around a bit.
And Laura Crugon.
We'll give it to you, Dervla. So they've taken off Sarah Hall here, and another. Are they making another sub here? I think they're going to play on as is Sinead Barry pucks it out as far as, she's a great puck out even against the breeze, out as far as the opposite 45, but Scariff Ogonnelloe seem to have taken control of this game. She's going to get caught for steps. She doesn't pass it. A great brick flick forward there by Scariff Ogonnelloe. Vanessa Kalaki was thinking about taking that up, but it's number 16 Emily Hill for Parteen. She drives it right forward, but Anna Mack is there to cover the space for Scariff Ogonnelloe. Anna Mack is having a great game now. She seems to have got right into this after the first few minutes. She was marking Aisling Cooney, but seems to have settled now. Number 9 Emma Hall is on the ball, passed it forward here as far as Vanessa Kalaki. Ball in here by Vanessa Kalaki. Someone needs to get their hand in this ball for Parteen. Claude Nash's. Well, Dervla, I don't need to describe that now, probably as a rugby tackle. The wrong game that was being played here.
Munster will be delighted with that tackle.
Claude used all her experience, so went right over the ball. She's down now.
She's gone down injured.
But used all her experience just to settle down over the game. And
so they've moved Alana Brown up into the forwards, try and give more of an impact.
Okay, just while we're taking a bit of a break here, this Junior B Cup is actually called the Margaret O'Regan Cup. Margaret O'Regan, Derby, you probably would have known, Michael and them died in 2012, and the family donated the cup to the Clare County Board. She was a Rowan delegate for many years, and a great servant, and she was the first person to drag Breed Mac to the first county board meeting, and since we can't seem to get rid of her, but she's still here. A fitting testament to her, to her contribution, I suppose, to the club, to her clubs, Rowan GAA and Rowan Camogie Club, that her husband Michael, the daughters Anna and Edel, her son Kevin and Declan, that they donated the cup to the county board. It's the first club is actually Rowan that's inscribed on the cup. They won it the very first year. It was given to the county board by the O'Regan family, and it's a great testament to her that a cup has been named after her.
No, very great testament, and great testament to Rowan. Obviously great stalwarts coming out of there between herself now and Breed Mac.
We can't seem to get rid of her. We'll have to hold on to her for another while. I suppose she does have good. Sarah Woods is on the ball here, the vice captain for Parteen. Great defending by Scariff Ogonnelloe. There's great play by Laura. In fairness, we can hear Jim Nash roaring at her. A fantastic display by Scariff Ogonnelloe. They've calmed down things and settled here. Right over on the far out line with Emer Cassidy chasing Scariff Ogonnelloe player, half blocked down. Leisha needs to get down over the ball. Look for the pass inside. She shoots for goal. Fantastic score by Leisha. Absolutely excellent score by Leisha Dervla.
Great score and great confidence in her strike here. Didn't feel the pressure at all from Parteen.
I mean, Leisha scored 2 points already. She has been a great contribution for the Scariff Ogonnelloe team. Excuse me, the ball is poked out. It's gone straight up as far as, is it number 6?
Yeah,
they moved her up, Alana Brown. She's had a great game so far. A great block down by Claude Nash there up in the far. She's really come into the game now. The Scariff Ogonnelloe backs have really settled in this game. I think it's number 7, Emma Williamson. She's hardly up that far up the field. Scariff Ogonnelloe defending Alana Brown, put the hurley around the neck, but Shane O'Loughlin says play on. Ball out as far as Leisha O'Donnell here. And Scariff Ogonnelloe are definitely taking control there.
Yes, definitely. They're winning every ruck, every ball. They're fighting. They seem to nearly have an extra man on the field. Parteen are struggling trying to come to terms with it.
We now have just over 2 minutes left. 2-7 to Parteen, 1-17 to Scariff Ogonnelloe. Great scoring by Scariff Ogonnelloe. 17 points is a fantastic point scoring ability.
It's a huge score. Something similar to the senior final yesterday.
Yeah.
Anakin Lamona scoring the same. The second half, Scariff Ogonnelloe have really woken up.
They definitely have. Abby Walsh has had a fantastic game. She should put the ball over the bar. Great defending there by the full back for Sarah McKenna for Parteen. Great defending. Ball over here as far as Scariff Ogonnelloe. Great score there. Fantastic. And great sportsmanship. She checked to see if the Parteen player was okay. She kind of hit her after the ball had been hit in. But a fantastic score again by Scariff Ogonnelloe, and
Ashling Minogue.
Ashling Minogue, is it Shin Shin?
It's Shin Shin, I'd say so. Like that was great play there by Abby Walsh. After losing the ball, getting it back. Again, as you said, she checked on the Parteen player, but she had the vision to give the pass out to Ashley in a better position to take her score.
Ashley has scored 3 points in the first half and another point here in the second half. She's had a fantastic game. They're going to do 15 sub on here for Scariff Ogonnelloe. It's Leanne Horn.
We'd have to check.
We'll have to check the subs here because there's the team sheet and the programme. 5 minutes. Shane is calling 5 minutes here. We'll
Robin
just
McKenna
check.
is just on now. There.
Robin McKenna is on, number 22. Robin McKenna is on, and
wearing number 15. I didn't see who came off. Unfortunately, wide ball there.
Poor wide ball there by Parteen. Dervla, we've a minute, but he did say 5 minutes left. So look, we have plenty of time. Well, Parteen, I'd say they'll be having plenty of time. An absolute sky ball by Rachel Daly, but absolute unbelievable catch there by Sarah. Fantastic catch. The ball is in as far as the Parteen full back line. Number 7 for Parteen is driving forward. Ellie Williamson. They're telling Abby to work and do a bit of work here. Ellie is on the ball, driving it forward here as far as the Scariff Ogonnelloe half back line. But Scariff are doing great tackling and getting the ball in. Claudia Nash do well to tap this down. Under pressure here. Lizzie Danaher is in around her. It would be great to see if Parteen could get a goal and bring this in a bit. A free in here. Number 12 Laura Crahan managed to get a good.
Kate Walsh is coming on now for Scariff Ogonnelloe.
Kate Walsh is on for Scariff Ogonnelloe now.
And Ashling Minogue is coming off, number 14. Number 19.
Ashley Cooney has a decision to make now whether she's going to go for goal. She more than likely will. There must be only 3 minutes left at this stage. Shane O'Loughlin had said there was 5 minutes left. We definitely have a good minute gone out of that. She's going to go for goal surely. Great save by Rachel Daly and a bat out. Wide ball. Such a pity, Dervla. Confusion. No one was going. It's a pity that it wasn't another goal for Parteen, but I think they've had a fantastic game so far.
They've had a great strike, great free taking there.
Rachel Daly is doing the right thing,
be able to get another attack going now for Parteen to finish strong.
We have 21 points to 13 here in Father McNamara Park in the Junior B Cup, Margaret O'Regan Cup. Leisha O'Donnell running in here. Great strike by Leisha O'Donnell. What an unreal score by Leisha O'Donnell. Out on the 40, between the 45 and the 21. A great score by Leisha O'Donnell. She's had a brilliant game.
Again, coming from a fantastic puck out there from Rachel, right down the line.
She came on as a sub and has 3 points scored already in this game. She's had a fantastic game. Sinead Hall puts her flag up. Ashling Cooney is trying to speed things on here a little bit. Takes the sideline quickly, or right up along the line as far as Lizzie Danaher. Lizzie Danaher needs to get this ball up into her hand. Great defending, great pull across by Anna Mack. Lizzie Danaher manages to get it back. Pulled out of her hand, and it's going to be a free in again for Parteen. Shane's after giving a yellow card. Shane never has cards with him. I'm surprised he brought him today, but he's after giving a yellow card there to the Scariff Ogonnelloe player, but better off to give the free there and stop Ashling Cooney from going for a goal. She's too far out here really now, I suppose. She's going to chance it. Strikes it hard. Great save there on the line. Good pull by everyone inside there, and it's cleared out miles away from the goal. Claude had a great save there. Ashling Cooney trying to get back on the ball here. And there's the woman, I think, if there was a player of the match for it, it's definitely this lady, and it's Abby Walsh.
Definitely. Her second half performance is Trojan. Like, she's keeping Scariff Ogonnelloe ticking over. Her ball to hand and her passing ability.
Great strike by Leisha O'Donnell. They need to put pressure on the goalie here. Fantastic save by Sinead Barry. Even though she dropped it the first time, she managed to gather it, and Abby Walsh is on the ball again. I think I've said her name probably a couple of hundred times now at this stage, but she has just been an unbelievable player here this evening. Great defending there by Ellie Williamson. Pass forward there. Charlie's roaring right in front of us, but it's alright. The game is nearly in the melting pot. We're
open block, Kira! Come on! Back in head,
just waiting for the ball to be poked out. There is another minute left to go, and the It's just hit out here as far as the middle of the field. Someone needs to get to this ball. There's pressure on here by both Parteen and Scariff. Ogonnelloe. Number 4 hits it forward. Number 4, Maeve Nolan, hits it forward.
Sarah Woods is very far out from goals. Very far, isn't she?
Vice captain of Parteen. She's had a good game now, in fairness. She's trying to bring the fight still to Scariff. Ogonnelloe. Number 16, Emily Hill. Bit of a chop there, but the referee plays on. It'd be great to see if Parteen could get another score, their first year in an adult senior final. And Shane O'Loughlin blows the whistle, and that's the end of the Margaret O'Regan Junior B Cup. Somebody is down for Scariff Ogonnelloe, but you know, a great, fantastic display, Dervla. It is 2-7
to 120.
To 120. Brave Mack is standing right in front of the scoreboard for fear we'd actually see what the score is. But anyway, it's full time here. Dervla, great display.
Great display and great heart and determination by both teams. I suppose the experience of Scariff Ogonnelloe having the second adult team, you know, playing is what's standing to the junior team here today. Great Trojan work there by Abby Walsh in the forwards. Nearly every forward for Scariff Ogonnelloe have had a score. Unfortunately, it has to go one way, and it's not Parteen's day, but hopefully next year.
Yeah,
very good game now. Great scores.
We're going to take a quick ad break here on Father McNamara Park at the Junior B Cup final, where Scariff Ogonnelloe have overcome Parteen, and we'll come back after this.
Companies across Ireland are opening back up. And now, more than ever, businesses across the island need our support. At Amber Fire Protection Limited, our focus is on sharing our decades of experience in the fire protection industry. Experience that can help your business.
The gaze of Loophead Lighthouse illuminates the county, so while ships are steered to safety, on land it reveals a bounty. The cliffs of Moher, Fenora Beach, Vandeleur Gardens, 9 blue flag beaches, by foot or bike or car, entirely within reach. And it's all there, in Clare. And the beams of Loophead Lighthouse brighten the wild Atlantic way. Bees pollinate the heather, offshore dolphins jump and play. Bunratty banquets unique style, a multitude of caves, the Holy Isle, 100,000 welcomes hospitality with a smile, not to mention more than 7,500 archaeological sites. Sure, it's all there, in Clare. The wonders of Loophead Lighthouse shines down upon the banner, home of Brian Boru and Cuchulainn too, O'Connell, Cusack and Dev's all manner. The burn where nature does unfold, Pool and Brone Dolmen more than 5,000 years old. Within Ireland's hidden heartlands where stories are still told, the freshest food served hot and cold, it's all there, in Clare. For the county town of Ennis or a village beside the sea, from ancient native woodlands with such bird life in the trees, a wellness comes upon you. As the time begins to slow, it even inspired the submarine that below the waters go. So whether for culture or for history, or the perfect place to rest, when the time is right, enjoy the sights with hospitality at its best. All under the gaze of Loophead Lighthouse. And it's all there, in Clare. Find out more at visitclare.ie.
And you're very welcome back to Father McNamara Park in Ennis. It's full time here in the Junior B Camogie final. Is finished Parteen 2-7 and winners Scariff Ogonnelloe with a fine score of 120. Many of those scores, of course, picked up in the second half. Scariff Ogonnelloe were struggling for much of that first half, but really picked it up in the second half. I'm joined by the winning captain, that's Clodagh Nash, and by manager Fiona O'Mahony. First, Clodagh, congratulations to you. You did say to me during the ad break, about time, we're finally in Junior A. How does it feel?
It feels great. We were in this position last year, and I suppose we sort of felt like we didn't perform on the day and maybe left it behind us, and we'd been building all year. We'd more girls come on board this year, a lot of people back as a result of COVID and all the rest, and it's just been a brilliant year, and it's nice to cap it off with a win here today.
Yeah, because it has been a long road as well to the final. It wasn't just a kind of condensed fixture period. I mean, you took your time, you got training numbers in that really helped you. I remember in the team talk before the game you spoke about how the importance of squad numbers, and that it has been more than just a 15 player team. It's been much more than that, you know. So tell me a little more about how, I guess, the COVID championship has helped you this year in terms of keeping people at home and keeping people training.
Well, I suppose other years girls might have decided to go travelling and all the rest, and we might have been struggling for numbers. I know we played matches last year at 11 to start and hoping to finish with 12, so it's been a real turnaround this year. But I suppose credit to Clare Camogie as well. They put together a brilliant Junior B championship. You've 10 teams in it, 5 each side, which means that there's loads of game time for girls, and every girl is getting a bit of game time. A lot of girls got nearly a half every day, and I suppose you could see that there today. As a result of it, girls were stronger and were able to strike the ball and all the rest, and we got loads of subs on here today and everyone put in their bit.
Well, congratulations to you. I'll let you join the rest of your team there, so I don't want to deprive you of this moment. Fiona, very briefly, because I know you'd like to join the group as well. That first half I mentioned there, I remarked on how some of the Scariff Ogonnelloe mentors on the sideline were saying this is a different Parteen team to what we faced earlier on in the championship. What did you say at half time?
I don't know. We just said that all bets were off, that we had to just dig deep and, pull it out. There was nothing won at that point in time. There was no need or time for complacency. And we just said, right, pride in the jersey and not to be in the same position as we were last year.
We saw in the first half, Sinead Barry was hitting puckouts down on top of the 45, Parteen goalkeeper that is. So there was obviously a strong breeze there, and that did aid you again in clearing ball into a forward line that seemed to pick off practically every score in the last quarter of the game. There were some great scores in that game.
There was, absolutely, and actually kudos to the Parteen goalie. She really stood out, but really it was all about the points. That's where I think the match was won at the end of the day, and that's what we had to try and keep reinforcing with the girls, put it over. And really in the second half I think that was proven. This is a combined team, so where are the celebrations taking place tonight? Actually it's in Ogonnelloe. Is it? the flip of the coin? Yeah, we just kind of halfway house, and I will say there's a good Killaloe contingent in there as well. Excellent. So but fantastic bunch of girls, 26 fabulous girls, and I couldn't have been happier with the result today or for having the pleasure of being with them all the way through the campaign. Okay, Fiona, thank you very much for speaking to us, and speaking to us before the game as well in our team talk, and congratulations to you and everybody involved. Great, thank you very much for your time. You're welcome. All right, thank you. I'm joined here now by Anne-Marie McGann, our match day commentator. Before I go to Anne-Marie, just a reminder that we have 2 other live games today. The second game, that is the intermediate final between Fecal Killanena, we're heading out East Clare again, and Clooney Quinn. We're live from 2:15 here on Channel Clare. At 5:30 we're live from 5:15 for the Junior A Camogie final between Corrafin and Broadford. East Clare represented strongly today, and a title for Scariff Ogonnelloe. And Marie, just explain that second half for me. Was it just the wind, or was it just a case of clinical finishing by Scariff Ogonnelloe?
I'd say clinical finishing, but more so their experience. Losing last year to Kilkishen Bodyke by a point is really probably, it was very disappointing for them, and they've had a really good championship, and I suppose we could hear the lads roaring up and down the line, put the ball over the bar, and they did that, and keep tipping away and the goals will come. I thought Abby Walsh had a fantastic game, Aoife Kelly in the middle of the field. It was a brilliant overall game. Leisha O'Donnell came on and scored 3 points, to settle things down for them. A fantastic game at Camogie, and credit to Parteen, their first year up in an adult senior Camogie game, and they'll be building. There's a lot of young players there. We have spoken about the older ones, Marie Hall and her kids, the O'Driscoll girl there, and her daughter is also playing, But look, it's a day for them to remember that they got their first senior Camogie game, adult Camogie game live streamed. Everyone got to watch it for them, thanks to Channel Clare and everyone involved. But it's Scariff Ogonnelloe's day. I suppose we were talking about the player of the match.
Yeah, we talk about Parteen, of course, as well. Don't forget it was their first junior final. They're not a huge club. They maybe don't have the same resource. Well, they certainly don't have the same resources or the catchment area that Scariff Ogonnelloe would have in terms of the players that are signed up as members. And then you have an outstanding performance in the first half. You could say they faded somewhat in the second half, or Scariff Ogonnelloe upped their intensity with the aid of a strong breeze. But you had some great performances there from Parteen, and they were running away with it there for much of the first half.
Yeah, they really looked at Ashton Cooney. I suppose she got a goal really at an important stage and steady enough on the freeze. They needed a bit more, I suppose, from play. Sarah Hall was taken off there near the end. Maybe they should have brought her out a small bit more to get her into the play, but she did score a goal and a point. But you know, Catherine Burns, the captain, Emily Hill, Emma Hall covered an awful lot of ground. Vanessa Kalaki came into the game, but Sinead Barry in goals from her puckouts. I was awful impressed with her. It's a pity she plays for Limerick Minor Camogie, albeit, you know, playing with Parteen. And if we were talking about Parteen for 1 second, the GA club, it's actually a one club model. It's something probably that everyone in Clare should start to follow. A couple of clubs are kind of falling in suit with that. One club, Camogie, and ladies football and hurling are all together now. It's a great model to follow by, and they have fantastically over the last number of years. But as we said, Sinead Barry, she's had a fantastic game today.
Just put yourself in the boots of those Parteen players now in the dressing room. Obviously they're desperately disappointed. They would have been looking forward to Junior A Camogie next year. Is there a huge step up from Junior B to Junior A, and how would Parteen do in that setup? Would it be a case of maybe getting another year under their belts and going at it again next year, building up their players?
They are concentrating a lot on underage as well and trying to get those. Some of them are 16, you know, and that's the eligible age for Camogie. I wouldn't take any disheartening losing today. Being your first match, you know, at senior adult level, Scariff Ogonnelloe are very experienced, obviously from senior right down now to their junior team here today, and a lot of them will step up to the senior team next year. Parteen, they don't need to take any, you know, consolation being second here, because they had a fantastic game. Scariff Ogonnelloe just got over the line, I suppose, by their experience, but Parteen look to next year trying to get this title of Junior B, the Junior B Cup, the Margaret O'Regan Cup, and, you know, settle things down a bit, get back into the final next year, and they could have another cut at it.
Okay, Anne-Marie McGann, our match day commentator. Anne-Marie, you'll be joining us throughout the day for our remaining two games. Just to remind you that we have the intermediate final that is live from 2:15, and we will also have the Junior A final live from 5:15. Today's coverage was sponsored by, or is sponsored by, Clare County Council and Visit Clare. Thank you very much to them. On sound and production today was Siobhan Herr and Alan Foodie. I'm Mark Dunphy for Channel Clare, and we'll speak to you at 2:15.
Well, we try and cater for almost all age brackets, and we have some of the best brands in the world within the walls of the shop. Anything from Boss down to Ted Baker, through to Tommy Hilfiger, right down to G-Star, Super Dry, Tommy Bow as a local brand. Yeah, so we have a cross section of price ranges and a good cross section of brands.
Wish best of luck to all the girls that are giving it their 100% for their club. Over the weekend, may you enjoy it first and foremost, and may the best team win, and best of luck, girls. I managed to get as far as the junior team myself back in the day, and wow, what a buzz and what a sport. So enjoy it, girls, and best of luck to all the teams. Gurmila Magwith. So on.
Companies across Ireland are opening back up. And now, more than ever, businesses across the island need our support. At Amber Fire Protection Limited, our focus is on sharing our decades of experience in the fire protection industry. Experience that can help your business.
Hi everybody, Mary Howard here, the Mayor of Clare, and I just wanted to check in with you here on this most important weekend. It's the biggest weekend of the year for Clare Club Camogie, and I wish to extend my best wishes to all 4 competing teams in the senior and intermediate finals. You've done your communities and your clubs proud. I'm a very proud Clare woman, I'm a very proud hurling supporter, and I'm delighted to see the game in Clare go from strength to strength. Have a great weekend, have great fun, and God bless.